Hello. Um, so I was so excited because this last my weekend, it's a weekend to me because I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I was excited because I spent the last 2.5 days working with my editor, my good friend Sergio, um, and Sergey and I made some fucking magic, So I was so excited, and I thought, oh, I'll call a couple people, and then I'll tell them how excited I am, and then it'll be great because that's going to be enough. And it wasn't enough because people didn't answer the phone, because they know how long I like to talk on the phone. So I had two options, and one of them didn't work out. So the second one was take to the internet to bask in self indulgence and affirmation. So please affirm me, like my video, and I'm sorry, it's gonna be a minute. If you don't have a minute, then just take it in, take in what you can. So here's my deal. Right behind me is my little setup for editing the film that I have been writing for 5 years, 4 years. Okay, 5 years. So I met my cousin, and I wanted to tell you guys this story. I met my cousin um, at, when my uncle died. I moved to LA and I met my little cousin, Sierra. Now, Sierra and the rest of my lovely Luna family out here, I didn't know before this. But she was so adorable, so precocious, and I just felt like I wanted to do something with her because she told me she was, she's a performer, she's an actor, she's a dancer. And I was like, sweet, let's work together. I'll write something for us to be together, be in together. And the only problem with that is that Vicente, you're not a writer, so I had to change that. So I took classes at the local city college, LACC, what up? And I learned how to screenwrite. I learned specifically what it was. So the idea banged around in my head for about a year and a half, until I finally sat down and wrote it out. And when I did, I had the first draft was 12 pages, and I felt like everything was there. The concept came from nowhere. I have no personal experience with suicide, but it's a very personal, widespread thing in America for sure. Like tons of people in America committing suicide every year. So it's very close to a lot of people's experience, personal experience in their hearts, and it's on their minds. And people are dealing with depression, and people are, having these thoughts. Unfortunately enough, and I can't relate, but I can sympathize and respect where people are coming from and try to tell a story that is in reference to that. So the story that I came up with was a story about a little girl who goes to live with her uncle to commit. That's not. Was going to go down a whole different story that would have been way worse. The story is about a little girl who goes to live with her uncle after her father commits suicide. Now this uncle is estranged. She doesn't know him. The father basically reaches out to him to see that his brother would be a good fit for his daughter, and then once he feels that, there you go. I mean, I'm not dropping any bombs from the story. It's to be known that he commits suicide. So it's their journey is sorted, and the guy has a lot of issues, and my character Pete has a lot of issues, and so does the girl's character. So she's kind of dealing with all of this, and she's very repressive. Anyways, so yesterday, the day before, and Sunday, we just sat down and we just jammed. We jammed out on this shit. So it's really fantastic stuff, and I'm really happy with it. I'm so freaking happy with it, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, and I can't wait for you to see it. And this small group of my larger group of world family and friends have seen it, and that's all that's going to see it for now. But we are working next week for 3 days again, and then possibly the following week for 2 days. We're going to get this shit done. It's going to get done, okay? And when it's done, you're going to see it. We are in so close to the finish line here after 5 years, assembling cast, rewriting the script, finding producers, coming together with a team of producers that I loved working with, finding a cinematographer, getting a new cinematographer, getting money, losing money, having equipment, losing equipment. Like, it has been a battle for this one film, 5 years. What the freaking hell, Vinchantios? So, I can't stop looking at myself when I record myself. I should do something different so that doesn't happen next time. Anyways, So yeah, so I'm just gonna be inside of my own head for a while, and I needed to share that with you. That I'm really excited, and I'm really excited for you all to share this with me. And I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's a drama, you know. It's not like my normal stuff. Normally, everybody's like comedy. Oh, you should stick to what you know, or you should just get comfortable in many different mediums and be able to exist in all those spaces. Why not? Why do the thing that is easy, comes easy to you? Why not do the thing that comes hard to you? And it was hard to write. It was hard to read. It was hard to write. It was hard because that's not my normal thing, you know. So, and now I've just become like a little writing bug. I'm just constantly writing concepts, writing. Um, Likewise to direct and to produce, like to be behind the camera, and I loved it. I loved everything. I loved it all. Um, so you're just gonna see a lot of my love in this film, and I just hope it connects with you personally, even if that's not your experience. Um, God, I want to talk to you every day. A friend of mine told me, he's like, you know, when you do those video blog things, I feel like you're in the room and like you're here with me because it just seems like you. And I love the idea of that. You know, I'd love to do like a video blog on a regular basis. So maybe that's what I'll do. You know, why not? Why not chat from time to time? I keep very many people close to my heart who are not close to me in proximity. So it would be nice to be able to catch up and to vibe and to give you a piece of myself, and then for you to be able to return that. Send me a video, send me something. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. That would be fantastic. So Kiddo the movie is going to be premiering at the Frozen Film Festival in St. Paul, Minnesota in February. We have a spot secured with a fantastic gentleman named Jose Reese, who has reached out to us because he is a good friend of mine. And so be prepared for that in February. Um, I may be there. It's possible. Might be in Minnesota in February. Sounds like a nightmare because I hate the cold. So maybe I'll just make sure that everything is done on my end so that you guys can enjoy the film there. I guess that's about it. So, love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye, guys.